Day 8 of recovering from the cerebral angiogram. So, healing from the cerebral angiogram has not gone as bad as I thought it would. As you can see, I'm in the car. I just came back from Trader Joe's. I wanted to get some more vegan cheese because I'm going to make some pupusas today, maybe depending on how my wrist feels. So this week has been pretty smooth, a lot better than I thought it would be. The spinal tap healing was way worse than what this has been. I've mostly been bored, honestly. A little sore. My wrist has been pretty sore. You can't really see. I don't have too much bruising, thankfully. I've got a little bruising on my thigh, but I think I'm not bruising too bad because I have been icing all day, every day. And not actually all day. I ice pretty much every hour for about 10 to 20 minutes. I ice both my wrist and my groin because this shit hurts. And it doesn't hurt in like the painful way. It just hurts. It's sore. It feels like I've got carpal tunnel. So driving and overuse, when I was driving to the store, I was really mostly driving with my left hand, and I actually have a lot of experience in terms of driving with the left instead of the right. I'm right-handed, but I actually do have carpal tunnel in my right hand, so this is nothing that is new to me. But this really just feels like an overuse injury as opposed to anything else, so it feels really tired. Yesterday, when I was making dinner, and I wasn't even really making dinner, I was just heating up leftovers, and I was doing a lot of stirring, and my husband, he took over a lot of the stirring just because it got to be too much. So I just put the chicken in the air fryer, and he stirred the green beans, and everything else. So it's a lot of fatigue in these. So the first day of recovery was pretty smooth, honestly. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. It was mostly needing to rest. I don't really remember too much of it. I think it was kind of due to the anesthesia. I was kind of just nauseous from the post-anesthesia. I had a bit of an appetite. Was kind of just able to resume my normal activities. The next couple of days, it was really just kind of getting back, not into a normal routine per se, but kind of trying to stop myself from getting into a normal routine, because I didn't want to do too much, because I am team do too much. So by that, I mean having to sit my ass down, because I have a tendency to want to stand up, do a lot. I want to heat up food, I want to cook, I want to do all these things. And so for me, it was just not doing the things. Also, just like trying to be on my computer and doing a lot. It's summertime, and I'm a grad student, so this is the time where I can focus on a lot of stuff. So for me, I'm going into my 4th year of my program, so going from a student to a candidate this year. And so I'm preparing for my qualifying exam, which means I have all of the time to start reading the stuff that I finally want to read, stuff that's related to my dissertation. I can get organized, can start doing stuff in my files, but that means I need to be on the computer, need to do a lot of typing, can't do that. Because that actually hurts this arm. So now that I'm inside, you can see it's not this, because that's something else. But you can't really see it. It's just this area right here that's kind of bruised. See, it's not too bad. You see this little mark is actually where they put the catheter in. So it's not that bad, but it's painful. So it's all of this stuff here. So it's just painful all through here. It's like the muscle that's, I don't know, it's crampy. Sometimes in my feet, they're tingling a little bit. The doctor said that's normal. It's just my hip gets tired. But other than that, it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I kind of hyped myself up for this to be horrible. And by horrible, I meant like just completely just down. Like, do I feel great? No. Like, let me be clear. I don't feel 100%. I'm going to sit down as soon as my coffee is done brewing, um, because I've been standing up for too long. Because if I stand up for too long, I get this crampy sensation in my legs. So I actually can't stand for too long after doing this. So I'm going to get my towel, get my ice pack, set myself up. I've got a recliner, so I actually sit with my legs kicked up. And I just got a banana because I eat a banana every day because I don't know if it's a pyramid side effect or if this is the IH. I have neuropathy in my feet and my hands, and I also don't know if this is the cerebral angiogram or what. So I've got tingling in my hands and feet all the time. So I eat a banana every day, because the potassium really helps with that. And so the tingling, but then also the numbness. And so with the cerebral angiogram, I've got this like weird, just, I feel like I need to foam roll. And actually probably, I don't know if I should message the doctor. I used to be a runner. I actually coached cross country and track for 3 years when I was a high school teacher. Because I used to run marathons at that time. And so this feeling is akin to just, I need to foam roll. Just the cramping in my calves. And so there's just this muscle tightness. And I'm pretty sure that's from the angiogram. You just get these odd sensations in the muscles and then the nerves. I mean, they went all in your body, so it makes sense as to why you're feeling these odd sensations. But yeah, I have a headache. It's not the worst headache, but also part of why I have a headache is it just started raining where I live about 5 minutes ago, so that is to be expected. I've been waking up with a headache. I mean, I wake up with a headache. I can't remember the last time I didn't wake up with a headache, to be clear. But it feels like I've been waking up with a worse headache. The pulsatile tinnitus, however the hell you pronounce it, is significantly louder than what it was before they did this. Like, my TV is louder because it is so fucking loud. Like, I can't hear my own thoughts. That's part of why I'm struggling to read. I got some books for downtime, because I knew I didn't want to use my hand too much, like being on my computer and being on my phone, because I actually do have work to do for grad school, but I didn't want to do that, so I wanted to read. So I got some physical books, but it's difficult to read when the sound in your head is so fucking loud, because all I hear is dum, 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 or it is so goddamn loud in my head. I cannot wait until the day when I hear silence again. I actually don't think I'm gonna know what I'm gonna do with myself. So the TV's always on. I'm always listening to a podcast because I need noise in here to outweigh the other noise. So like, yes, I could listen to a book on tape. I also, part of my accommodations for school was I got e-readers, which was super helpful to read my literature, but I don't like their voices, so I could do that to be productive instead. But yeah, we'll figure out something to do. But the boredom for the downtime for the angiogram that's the thing that has been shocking in terms of this healing. But all in all, it's day 8, feeling good, feeling great. It's a good day. We're alive.